Welcome to the next installment in my bite-sized boat tour series. In under 10 minutes, I'm going to show you around this Dutch-built steel trawler yacht with serious offshore credentials and classic lines. If you would like to watch the full feature-length boat tour, just head over to my Rugged Trawler Tours playlist. This bite-sized boat tour is really just a quick look at some of the key areas on board. Now, one of the reasons why I picked this steel trawler as my next bite-sized boat tour video is because she is currently under auction with a starting bid of €75,000. Again, if you want the link to the auction, then head to the link in the comments or the video description and scroll down to the featured boats currently for sale section. This boat is powered by a single Gardner 8L3B diesel engine producing 230 horsepower. It's a mechanically governed straight 8, fresh water cooled through a heat exchanger, and it underwent a major inspection and partial overhaul by Gardner UK in 2019. She cruises comfortably at 8.5 knots with a top end of around 9.8 knots and burns about 25 litres of fuel per hour. The range of this boat at her cruising speed of around 8.5 knots is 3,000 nautical miles. Built in 1966, she's 21.75 metres long with a steel S-bilged hull, long keel and bilge keels. Fuel capacity is 11,000 litres, which is around 2,420 gallons. Water is 2,600 litres or around 685 gallons. She sleeps 4 in 2 ensuite cabins with teak and oak interiors and dual heating systems. Right, I've got to keep this one under 10 minutes, so if you're after the full spec list, you'll find all the details over on the auction page.
This is what you call a traditional wheelhouse. First and foremost, look at the size of that traditional destroyer style ship's wheel. But one of the features I love in this wheelhouse is the fact that over here you have a separate seating area where you can sit back, plan out your route, decide where you're going to go, maintain your comms over here whilst being sat down and looking at your charts. It just really is such a functional, straightforward yet highly effective layout. You get a great view as well, a proper old school style wheelhouse, as I'm sure you can see. All the essential equipment that you need. And look, this boat was built from memory in 1966, and look at that, it's still got the original throttle control lever for the engine. Let me take you down into the accommodation area. Well, you might be wondering what this pipe is. So this pipe is actually used to heat this area, which I think is a really great functional feature. Yet again, something that kind of harks to the heritage of this boat. You know, her cousins in the fishing fleet probably have something similar, but look, it goes all the way around and you can use that to keep this area nice and warm. Let's descend now into the accommodation, into the saloon here. A really nice functional saloon as well, lots of space, great area over here to sit down, enjoy your meal with your favourite people. It's even got a traditional, yeah, there we go, look, 1966. Yeah, it's even got a traditional burner here as well. Not that you'd need it because there's plenty of heating. I mean, it's really cold outside, yet in here it's lovely and toasty and warm. Here we go into the owner's cabin. You know, one of the features that I like in here is just really the kind of layout and the design of this. You've got your double berth over here on the port side and lots of portholes allowing plenty of natural light. But yeah, in terms of what my favourite feature is down here, I'll probably have to say it's this area here where you can sit down, do some work, do some route planning, decide where you're going to go, catch up on your emails. If you get your Starlink on board, the internet speed is just as good as what it would be if you were at home. So yeah, great place to sit down and do your work. Let's head forward now And I will be showing you the engine room on this as part of my favourite features. Let's go in down to the galley. The galley itself in this boat, I'd actually say is one of my favourite features because the U-shaped galley, very functional, but there's so much room down here. And loads of headroom as well. Very nice area. Would have no problem spending hours down here cooking up some decent scran for your oppos on board. But yeah, so the galley overall is one of my favourite features on here because of the size and the layout. Moving forward through the guest cabin, there was 2 guest cabins on this boat, but the owners turned the forward guest cabin, which could also be converted to a crew cabin if you wanted to, into a kind of workshop really, where you've got lots of spare parts over here. So when you are doing that long range autonomous cruise, you don't have to worry about running out of essential spare parts because you can keep them stowed away in here. So yeah, I think the fact that the owners turned that into a workshop is another one of my favourite features really. Right, let's go down into the engine room. As you can see, got quite a long way to go down there, so hold on tight. Let's go down the traditional way so I don't slip. But yeah, as soon as we get down here, you'll find out why this engine room is worthy of a favourite feature mention. Everything is incredibly clean down here as well. Navigate my way down, so it's lovely and warm. The boat is winterized at the moment, and yeah, very, very nice and warm and cozy. But yeah, check out this for an engine room. That Gardner engine there, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that really, does it? I'm not an engineer or a mechanic, but even I can appreciate the beauty on this engine. And everything down here is all about redundancy as well. There's a backup for pretty much everything. The fuel polishing system over here uses magnets as well. So a very effective way of making sure that your fuel is as clean as it can be. Take you over onto the other side of the engine. A feature that I love is the fact that this engine is so high up. I mean, you know, carrying out regular and routine maintenance on this engine must be a breeze, thanks to just how easy to access it is, and the fact that obviously, you know, it's at chest height really, just below chest height. But a feature I love down here is the backup for the fuel. So here we have the day tank, which is obviously higher, at a higher level than the main engine. So should fuel pump number 1 foul, which is unlikely, then fuel pump number 2 will kick in. Should that foul, which is incredibly unlikely, then you have a manual system there.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a like and please subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out, and obviously it costs absolutely nothing. Let me know what you think of this boat in the comments, and remember, if you want to find out more information, you'll find the link in the video description or in the comments as well.